benefit. So that is the typical mindset of a Cat 5 manager or director who's responsible for the budget is how is it going to affect my budget and for how long. So I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying that's what you're dealing with.
Yeah, and I think the way this would come out as far as the trade-off would be, when it hits materials management or the BAC or so on, and they can say, hey, listen, this offering here, we think the products are pretty close. This service model is a little leaner, but we can get this one for 15% over the year, which could translate into a couple $1 million. Can we live with that?
Yeah. And the other thing that could come into play is if it is a materials-driven thought, then maybe the way to make it viable is that materials management provides the extra labor needed, takes the responsibility. At least from a resource point of view, I don't think that's going to make the Cat 5 managers feel better about making sure they've got what they need all the time, but it might at least not cost them more money to pay somebody to manage this inventory if you can talk materials into it because they're driving the value analysis process.
What I haven't heard expressed, but I'm just interested in your opinion, is at times we get complaints that, why are these sales reps in my Cat labs? Why are they trying to have my people do things that aren't in line with my compliance that I don't want them to do? Do you have any of that?
Yeah, well, we manage that pretty well in the Cat lab in that anybody who comes into us has to have an appointment, has to be signed up through the vendor mates.
Yeah.
To sign up for an appointment and be approved in order to get in the Cat lab. So, if somebody's coming to meet with my medical director, and he takes the meeting, that's going to happen. Actually, any of my interventionalists. But before they come to the Cat lab and pitch something or educate on something, it's going to happen through value analysis.
Got it. Here's another one that we're thinking of. So this is more online customer support. So I'm sure there's other places in your life where, you kind of log on and maybe it's FedEx or something like that. And you can do a number of kind of self-help things to figure out where a product may be, what a SKU number might be, blah, blah, blah. And what would be your thought of an online customer support model?
That would be awesome. That would be fantastic. We still struggle between our inventory management system and our financial system. If we have a PO that goes out for stents and we've done an order for 12 stents and 2 of those are back ordered or not available and 10 of them are delivered, right now I have no visibility that 2 aren't coming. I see a PO went out, I see that the PO's approved, and I see that product's on the way. And then the product gets here, and there's 2 of my stents aren't there. Right now, I have no visibility on that because of the lack of detailed interface between my financial system and my inventory management system. So if I could supplement that by being able to confirm by looking on your system that PO has 12 items that are going to be delivered, or I can look and see, only 10 of them are going to be delivered, 2 of them are on back order, then that would be immensely helpful.
So from an ordering standpoint, if you went on, you probably have an EDI system that puts into all of your systems, so you wouldn't want to do that through ours per se, right?
Right.